Okay, I thought I could make a commentary on my own video. This is my second perfect solo on this map. My quote-unquote perfect solos are not perfect in any way. They're nothing like nightmares or joys or damage or whatever. But it might be interesting to show the plight of a mid-level player. And yeah, it might be interesting for me too, because it was anything but a perfect solo. Other than, yeah, all objectives and all zones, alright, yeah, but not perfect by any means. Alright, this is wave 0. My wave zeros are usually atrocious. I am slow, I'm not a quick rapid fire. Yeah, I just... yeah, Nightmare or a Joy would just explode that keg and do it right at the keg, but like I can't get a grouping, yeah, it will, yeah, you'll see. It won't be good, whatever it is. Alright. The old I'm jumping, please pay attention to me and come to my smoke trick, which isn't working. I knew that that post would be a problem for the escape, but it worked, semi. This keg will be of use for inside kills. It will kill people, enemies outside too, but like it will make it faster. And this week, or in general, I feel like being fast on 4 is more important than being anal and trying to kill everyone inside. Then you, one way or another, you can't get 25, and then you're too late on the general bonus objective to get it done on 5-2, etc. So better to use a keg for me there. A lot of solutions I have to come up with are like appropriate for my own skill level. So Joey wouldn't use it, but like it's, or a nightmare, but yeah, it will be of help to me. Alright, horrible SK coming, yes. Why are you so lazy, as Joey says. Why are you so lazy? Alright, that SK and that management has turned this stable wave 0 into a scandal. We ulted, the purples are aggressive mode and they are not dead by any means, and we're running, and this will take him 10 minutes. 10 minutes, yeah. I feel like if Joy had such a wave 0, he would just restart, but like at this point I had been like grinding for I don't know how many hours straight, could be 10 hours or whatever. I had too many close wipes this day, night, so I didn't want to stop. I know this sort of stuff happens, I just get tired, I just grind, and I get the win, but yeah, the play is horrible. Right, 1-1, double dojo, dojo left, dojo deep, and then stable. This dojo portion was horrible. SK scandal here. Alright, that one is okay, that one is not okay. That shouldn't have been true, yeah. So, and we don't even have the halt, we will need to get the ult this way, and then YOLO. Whoop! Yeah. I've had so many better waves and runs than this, but yeah, this happened to be the clear, so we'll live with it. I know that the shield brute is always late here, so I'm going to build on him and ult on the circle from far away. I don't want to deal with freaking 4 defenders in a circle on the last spawn and like smoke or whatever. Too much action for my tastes. I'll just cheese it. If the fucking Dosho guy lets me, of course. He doesn't. Wow. Yep. There's absolutely no reason to stay in this circle and to take this slowly, but yeah, I'm both tired and I have a bad habit of doing rest and relaxation RNRs at the end of waves, and that prolongs my, you will see on this run too, my runs to twice the length of Nightmares or Joy's runs, and disgusting, but I need that sort of like decompression and like thinking what am I going to do, etc. And I hate overkilling and not having my stuff for the next one that I need. This is better done, that position change so that they appear actually on barracks right is a saver. I tried so many times doing this from where the first one, the dojo barracks left was, where I controlled there. If you do it that way, it is horrible. This is yeah, great, but like at least no one is going to the circle and I'm not fighting with 50 enemies here, which had been the story on the weekend, during the weekend, whatever. Right, I hate these guys, the ghosts. Ideally, I have my ult here and I just ult and kill the ghosts. I don't care about the brute or the Mongol brute or the archer. Yeah, just get rid of the ghosts. I despise the spear guys and their laggy attacks and how their attacks don't match what they seem to be visually in terms of parry timing and lag, etc. And when they're invisible, they're even worse. And the elites are even worse. The worst. Alright, wave 2 is over. Wave 3, first boss wave, dojo deep, stable, and then dojo left. Yeah, we won't see the dojo left, so only dojo deep interests us. If I had been a little bit faster, I could have done it behind the bushes right at the deep thing. It doesn't matter, like you can do it behind the gates, those sheets, behind this thing. As long as that lord doesn't teleport and start doing crazy things and you have the grouping, it's all good. Wait, good as case, flame arrows, we don't have flame arrows. Hello lord, get stunned by your own fellow dead bodies and die, thank you. And he was kind enough to give us his neck as if he were a disciple. I love these stable second spawns because there's absolutely no reason to smoke, to stay, whatever. You just cheese this beautiful rock. I don't even jump to SK anymore, I'm just SKing from the rock. I can't be bothered. This is amazing. This is the best. SKs were a little bit lazy, but we're going to a different spawn. We don't have to smoke instantly or whatever. We didn't smoke, so no, good enough. Our purple brother. On any spawn where like there's a single or a couple of like real good targets to be headshotted, but like there are also invisibles, like 90% chance that the invisible will be in front of the guy and you think you're doing headshots. I fast forwarded those things. That's my RNRs. I will purpose even like at the end of a boss wave when I don't need to clear a circle. I won't clear the circle, but I will just try to get the circle clean enough so I can kill the last enemy from far away and come here and buy the ignite and carry this keg. I picked up that keg because I thought this keg wouldn't be available yet. I exploded it during wave 0, but the first 3 waves were so slow, or even slow by my standards, that this keg respawned. On the better runs, that keg wasn't there. I was saying like there will be a lot of fast forwarded sections like that at the end of like the end of wave 3, because like I take so much time there. Just clear the circle, move out, get ammo, go to the store, kill the enemy from far away. Like And this is why my runs take like twice the amount of time. Joey's or Nightmare's runs takes. This and also lack of skill, not just like it would be pretentious to say that I'm deliberately taking my time or something like that. Yeah, it's this and the rest of the package. Alright, this SK now, this guy, look at this guy. Like, okay, I shot him, I waited for him to come back inside so I can escape. Nope, doesn't count. Fuck you. Like, seriously. That thing happened to me so much that I deliberately waited for him to step back in, but it doesn't count. This is inside kills and this is sucker punch. Alright. Waiting for the eye to go. The keg, remember the keg on the there. We will smoke. It will hopefully suck some enemies. The smoke is in a bad place. It's not sucking anyone inside, but at least the guys on the right got kicked inside. But still they're running outside on that side, trying to die. We don't care. We're at 18. We just want to kill fast so we can get to 5-2. Like, I have had runs where I had... Now I will end up with like 20, 21, whatever. I had runs where I ended with that keg and better smoke. Smoke more closer to that keg and the tower in the corner, where I had 17, 18, 19 kills and 1 minute 40 seconds left at the end of this wave. But yeah, whatever, 1:15 is enough. Even 1 minute is enough. It's very... I even did one run where I had to do the finished inside kills here at 5-1 dojo inside and then run, and it's possible, but it's too stressful, no point in pushing your luck inside wave 5 that way. Getting here is a problem. Those archers are a problem. Okay, headshot at least. Proper escape for the next one. Yep. Alright, lazy escape. Why did you do that? Okay, at least I'm not ulting stupidly here. I'm just keeping my ult. Not picking up the munitions. Shame on me. Well, there's a reason there are stations for hunters. Alright, we need only 4 more kills. It's easy. There's a keg there that's been placed after 3. This is very easy. I don't even need to ult here. That keg is for that reason. I can keep the ult for the tengus and whatever thing. But every time this keg explodes, of course, that special barracks stable synergy, the barracks enemies, some part of them will come here. I know they will come here. So if the guy that comes here is a tengu, I will ult the tengu. If not, I would just kill this guy comfortably and then run without ulting here. And ult on the circle from the roof on barracks. I don't care about that circle because it will not fill. Those enemies are not real. They are barracks enemies. If the tengu hadn't come, I would have ulted from the roof to this tengu or the double tengus here, but I had to ult elsewhere, so we will do some semi-rapid firing over here. Yeah, my rapid fire is so bad, it's disgusting. Okay, at least the SK is proper, it's back. Completely pointless setup for a second SK. I will kill enemies and get my stuff back anyhow. This is a terrible decision. I had hoped to ult only that one lord, but he moved, so I ulted both. I'm very lucky that the second guy didn't die with skips with being really close, because I need to go and clear stable, as I'm doing right here, and then go back, and then I am going to pointlessly kite and waste time more to clear the circle, and then get ammo, come back, and then kill him. Like, barracks circle doesn't need to be clear for 6 at all, but like I need to clear it a little bit so that I can go out, go to the stable, clear that, and then get the ammo, and takes fucking 5 minutes. Yeah, but this is how I play. That's why. But you don't have to bear it. Fast forwards are good for that. Alright. 6-1. Archers. Let's go. I was lucky they didn't teleport with that stuff. Of course the aim assist sticks in the little guy, but yeah. The second one was so lazy. Why did you? Why? Whatever. We got enough kills on the first one, so our stuff is back, but why would you? Those archers are going to die anyhow from the explosive arrow. Same stuff. Okay, this ult is not necessary. I have a lot of time, but I know that I will not ult on 6-3, so Yeah, why not? Why keep it that long? Yeah, when I was less experienced, I used to ult on waves like this, like spawns like this, but this is just like 2 brutes and all bombers. This is just like hit an EA, then SK everyone else. I'm hitting it either as a body shot or on the floor because I don't want to kill too fast and like not have my things or not ready or have my setups. I should have headshotted, SK'd and run away because there is nothing, more or less nothing to be set up here. I'm just wasting time right now. Like, I can just kill him and go do what I need to do much faster, even with a headshot and just kill everyone. But yeah, this is rest and relaxation for me, just decompression. Okay, the plan here is to pick up this behind the dojo keg and use it on 7-1, which I don't need to use it on. It is sometimes not helpful. But yeah, I have it, and I want to use it on this rotation since the keg is here and I have time. The issue with 7-1 usually is that you need to EA the brute, wait for the brute and the Mongol brutes to get down health-wise to escape properly. But while you're waiting, you need to trim the Tengus without the skips killing the Mongols, etc., etc. Then ult the general. So the keg makes it easier. The keg turns the brute and the Mongol brutes into basics. Like you can insta escape like this and at least get some kills. This was this is lazy. It didn't go and whatever. We killed enough. Even with the keg here, sometimes I get all 5, sometimes I get 4, as long as the things are close enough to have my smoke or ability for 7-2, it's good enough. Like, better to have that than the generals trolling me and meleeing me around or whatever. Yeah. 7-2, 2 lords, 1 purple archer, and brute Mongols. Brute Mongols are the SK targets. Destroy the little guys. Don't be tempted by their little health bars. To the brutes, get it back. To the archer, bad SK. Here I thought I had the ult. The reason I moved out of my smoke like an idiot, and this is not the first time on this run and not the last time on this run, I move out of the smoke for a better angle at the ult, and it turns out I don't fucking have the ult. Yeah, this is some genius level, brilliant play. Yeah, not looking at the UI. And checking whether you actually have the ult or not. Right. My guy is saying, give me that sexy headshot. Okay, alright. Yeah. This is where we say, oh, yep, yeah, do the penguin shit. Joey loves this. Yep. Oh. Okay. Here is an extremely fortunate situation that I didn't die here. I didn't do any animation cancels. I was extremely lucky. And that the second lord also here didn't hit me. He got blocked, I think, by the pylon or whatever that thing at the circle edges. Otherwise, I think I would have gotten double attack at the end of my roll and I would have died. And this is more or less a desperation EA. I would never do that, but I had already wiped stupidly on very, very late waves during this day and night, and I was frustrated. I don't want to take any risks. I just killed, left one ally, went and cleared dojo, which needs to be cleared for 8, and kited this guy a little pointlessly, got my ult, whatever. Now we're going to 8. 8-1 and 8 stable dojo deep barracks triple. This 8-1 is usually relatively challenging. Like, I used to not be able to perfect solo until I really figured out what was what with the SKs. Like, this is a typical thing, and you cannot EA the brutes. Yeah, you need to EA an archer, wait for the Mongols, SK those Mongols, and the archer you EA'd, then you ult and kill the brutes, and if you can, and then maybe if there's one left, you finish the last one with an SK or something, and you got your things back. Like, if you EA the brutes here and then try to escape quick or whatever, like, you will have a scandal. This was typically a spawn that I would wipe. Like my solo attempts for months and months would never go beyond this point, like S81. Once I figured out what is what and what the choices Joy or Undamaged or the greats were using on their EAs, then things just like unlocked for me. I feel like perfect solos on Hunter is 90% SK management and EA, and they're not doing stupid things, and the 10% is, unless you're going for world records like those greats, like it's just SK and EA. You don't even need to really be able to quick fire that fast or do stupid shit like this. Yeah. I am doing very stupid. I think, what did I do here? I thought I had the ult again and I didn't do it. I was thinking about the other stuff. EA, I didn't even think about what I was watching. Alright, close call. EA, patience, not getting tempted by that Mongol archer, waiting for the big guys and getting the SK kills. Yeah, this is how it's done. Thank you very much. Yeah, that defender needs to go because the circle is so too close, and that is the only guy that might kill us or make us lose the circle by getting kicked out. Yeah. And we finished it. Alright. Dojo we don't need on 9, so at least we didn't do 10-minute fast forwarded kite the archer, try to kick and kite the archer outside and run away, come back, kick again stuff, which would literally take 5 minutes. Those guys are so bad. Okay, 9 defender stuff, defender and elite stuff, 2 purple defenders, 1 normal elite defender. The eye was in this spot, so I figured this is the spot to do it. I hate stable. Like, if you try to do this stuff inside stable, even with the best controls, enemies will be around you in the bushes. You will not, like, if you're going for, as I said, like AFN joy things, like trying to improve on times and do great things, and you're a serious player, you need to do it there. But like, if you're not, if you're a middling player like me, you need to do this stuff outside. Otherwise, stable will wipe you every single time. They will jump down to the lake, they will be invisible, they will be behind the freaking drum, they will be up on the tower. Do not do stable. Just look at where the eye is and change your, like, do it at the ramp, behind the ramp. If the eye is in that position, do it inside the gate with an eye on the kegs, of course. I had messed up my SKs there, so I had to use this Ignite as a get out of jail card, because I did that 9-1 really badly. Again, I forgot ideally there I should have, I don't know what I did, but I should have EA'd the normal defender, waited, escaped that defender and the elites, get the 5 kills or whatever, and then ulted the purple defenders, and I should have gotten my stuff back, but I didn't, obviously. Again, another invisible classic. I was aiming for a headshot on the freaking purple lord, and like, of course someone else is in front of him without me knowing. And then the SKs fail me too. I mean, I failed the SK, to be honest. And the desperation ult. Lucky that I have one enemy, so we will play the flute with that enemy here, and we will just wait for our cooldowns to come back. It's the end of a boss wave where I have SK. I could have SK'd and would have gotten my cooldowns back like 2 times, but I'm just too scared. When I was a worse player, let's say not a new player, but a less experienced and worse player, I would kill at the end of waves without thinking for cooldowns, and I wouldn't have my cooldowns, and that just got a sort of a scare about not having cooldowns for the upcoming challenges on me, and therefore I always am extra cautious and conservative at the end of especially boss waves, and not just, oh, I have an ult, I will just ult these guys stuff, type of stuff. Yeah, if you don't have the skills of the greats, like to make up for those sort of mistakes is just like extra difficulty. Why would you? Alright. Of course, do the move. I know he would do that move with the neck breaker, etc. So, oh, that last set of SKs is horrible. This is another completely redundant point. This is hilarious. I thought I had the SK there. I thought I was shotgunning the guy. Apparently I didn't have the SK, so he shotgunned me instead. That was hilarious. Look at my health bar. I was so fortunate not to wipe here. I make one of my best decisions of the night or the morning or whatever, and I hit that drum and take my time, since stable is a double and it's a chaotic double. Smoking, looking, aiming with mid-sized health bar, and then ignoring the basics, escaping the brutes, Mongol brutes I mean, and then the Onis that are melted here, and we've gotten those skips, and we're good. We have our things back. Though we don't know whether someone is behind. I have died so many times to a brute or something, a Mongol lord, Oni lord that is around that brute, around that drum behind me, thinking I didn't have anyone on different weeks in this map, that I have to check that point. And then we do the sort of kite the freaking archer thingy to clear the circle, which I don't need to, but if I fail, I'm just preparing for future failures. Like, I know that I might fuck this up, so this is 11 double stable. Enemies might run there, so I just do that stuff with the archer. Right? Invisibles. Look at my headshot. I'm trying to hit the Oni brute, and I know like it would happen. It doesn't surprise me, so I change target. Of course, there's a freaking ghost in front of him. We don't have our smoke back because we messed up our escape slightly, not that badly, but yeah, we got the kill. Why not do the EA? I'm thinking like at this point, whatever, YOLO. You know, I don't. Instead of using the smoke, I will just kill them with an explosive arrow and go to the next one, the third one, with a smoke, but nothing else. Ah, smokes are good. What's the third one? 11-3. It is 4 brutes, 4 ghosts that are not really fully basic, not archer level, but like they are not elites either. Like they have some health, but not too much. I think they are heavy swordsmen or whatever, those big blade guys, but like not the elite versions. I'm afraid that if I do a headshot EA here, I might kill everyone, including the freaking brute, all the brutes, and I don't want to kill everyone. Yeah, I just want to look at the list, what is going on 12, what sort of preparation I need to do. So I do a body shot. Like, I do a body shot, get the SK kills, get the smoke back. This I intended not as a kill but an interruption. I just want to get down to 1 brute and not have any mistakes at this point on the run. Just kill 1 brute and yep, leave 1 brute alone. And then now another boring 10 minutes. I will try to kite you, I will check my list, I will see what is what, I will relax, I will pet the cats, yell at the cats, scratch the cats, stuff. We have so many points that we're not using. If this were a duo with Lion Rance, who loves shop animals, I would have bought some animals for her. A bear. So useful. Bears and moles, so useful. Alright, this keg I'm putting here, this is a little... this is a really bad... I hate this spawn. I need to actually EA one of the invisible defenders, take my time, then escape them, then ult the purple lords, but the guys are by definition invisible. You don't see them, how are you going to EA them before they are burning? And then the dogs are running to the circle if you do it that way. So like, I'm trying to cheat, and I don't want to use my ignite. The right move is to use the ignite, EA the defender, kill them with the dogs, SK the dogs first, then the defenders, then ult the purples. But I'm too lazy. I tried to cheat at least the dogs from running to the circle by the keg, but it didn't work. This is horrible. We're using the ignite as a fail-safe to get our things back. That was bad play, but at least it didn't wipe us. Okay, that keg explosion, watch that keg explosion. I EA'd that archer because he hadn't been affected by the ignite. There was no deliberate intention to explode the keg. That keg aggroed the guys on stable, which is rather fortunate, which turns out to be rather fortunate for me. Not all the enemies are here. So I will do something relatively stupid here. I mean, I will do too much damage here. If those enemies were here too, everybody would have been dead. I mean, let me see, do I have my cooldowns back? Look at that last invisible defender. That guy will die with wildfire, and my smoke isn't here. But it's a boss, at the end of a boss, so I would have probably gotten it back. I don't know. I usually try to avoid this scenario. I don't trust my gauging of the cooldowns and the 40-second at the end of boss wave thingies. And at this point we're safe, but whatever. the enemies that had aggro to the other place, to dojo, will come now, and they are completely harmless enemies. So cheesy. Yeah, this wildfire stuff is, especially on the third one, is dangerous. Like if you don't have the stuff, it's everywhere is burning. The guys are invisible. Like, great place to wipe, but usually I wipe on 12-1, especially if it's on stable. Like I don't even try 12-1 on stable anymore. I used to try like the joy spot inside the gate on the left, if the eye is appropriate. Like enemies would be behind me at the drum, they would be invisible, the dogs would still run, my SKs wouldn't hit the dogs, they would hit the greenery and the metal rock things, whatever. That place is just horrible. Horrible stuff, at least for someone of my skill level. Alright, this is 13. This is the more or less the last real challenge of the run. Outside kills. 13 is dojo, stable, dojo, middle, stable, dojo. Like we need, unfortunately we can get only one of these ones that is outside on 13, so we need to be quick here. SKs were so-so. I didn't need to ult here, but I wanted to ult because I needed to go fast, but that last SK was disgusting. But whatever, but I tried killing those lords before with just flame arrows, which works, but like you're just losing time on the bonus objective over 2 waves. Like no point. I'm going to do the thing stable with EA anyhow. I don't need the ult there. I can just. The issue here is the eyes. If it weren't eyes, it were watches or whatever, I would simply in these second and third spawn, I would just smoke as Joey does. I think he does too. Like in the middle of the circle, that smoke would push at least 3-4 enemies outside on each spawn, and you will just pick out those enemies outside, or at least EA from the middle of the circle. Idiots will run out and they would just die out, or you would escape them out. But with the eyes, it's just not possible, so it makes it slightly challenging with the eyes, and not being able to get more, I wouldn't say any, but like many outside kills on these second and third spawns. So I need to be fast. So this one especially, I am YOLOing. This is horrible. Like I should have taken my time doing the SK. Look at that disgusting SK. Like you ignited, at least take your time to get your SK's kills, but nope. I am panicking at this point, even though I have 1 minute 30 seconds. And the result is I don't have my SK, I don't have my smoke, I don't have my ability. Fortunately, we are going to have a stable fest, and the eye is in a good place for us to do the far away ult and get some kills. They will be shocked, they will be saying, what sort of noob does a spawn at this location, what the fuck guys, and they will look backwards and we will get our thing. We know that I will not come to the ramp, we have some time, there is no sound from behind, and we are doing something semi-properly for a change, and we will ult, YOLO, the archer is taken out, and the EA... Still, I let them run to the circle, which is bad. I know that the other eye is coming at this point, so I change without hearing the eye. This is why I try to clear circles semi, because I'm a fail son, or whatever. Oh, that trap meta. It's so essential to give me that trap for aim assist, so I can hit fucking traps instead of the enemies on wave 14 under risk of wiping. Yeah. Thank you, Sucker Punch. Right, 14-3. This is 2 purple lords, 3 brutes, 2 elites, 1 Mongol brute. Elite archer doesn't count. I am EAing that purple lord, not for optimum SKs. Still, it turns out okay, but like, I just want to take out one of the purples and have 1 purple, and so that I can kite him. At this point, during this day and night, a couple of hours earlier, I wiped on 15 because I killed these guys too early. I mean, I had all my cooldowns, but like I killed them honestly and inside the circle, and then I was so late for 15. I mean, for barracks, that like the eye messed me up. I couldn't control at all, and the bears just ran to the circle and wiped me on 15. Literally two runs before this one or something like that, if you don't count early wipes. So this time I got ammo, I kited him out, I killed him away so that I could be in position for barracks middle 15-1. So so at least the bears will not run past me, etc., like a joke at the gate. Okay, I am using this control because the eye is on the other side, but this is horrible. And as you will see, the purple lord will do the I will strafe. I am your main target, but I will strafe and make everything so hard stuff. And he continues doing it. Everyone is dead, but the purple lord is strafing like crazy. I have no cooldowns. I wasted my ult on a desperation stop. I wasted my SK as if it's hell mode, which completely unnecessarily. And stable is ticking. I have no cooldowns, and I don't have the guts to do the eye animation cancel here because I already wiped post 12 3 times this evening by doing that stuff, even though my success rate is like 99%. Like, I don't, at this point I don't have the guts to do it. I just wait for it to pass the eyes. SK proper. I will, of course, the trap. Trap is so important. The aim assist needs to go to the trap. The lord will not stop. Thankfully, the headshot hits. And as you can see, barracks is filling up. I'm out of flame arrows, explosions. I am aware. Look at the SKs now. Oh, goes to the where did the SKs go? We don't know. Maybe to the torch. Okay, now the pro jump to the grapples. Oh no, we're in the staple. We can't even get into the staples. We couldn't get. Stable. We couldn't get on the roof, and we couldn't get on top inside the stable. We were blocked. This was so lucky. I mean, this shows how clutch I am under stress and like high pressure. I perform amazing. Like fail jumps to fucking stable roofs that I've done a million times. That was fortunate. Not many enemies. Of course, if that eye was like 10 seconds or so earlier and was at the gate of the inner gate of the barracks, I would have wiped here, because even with animation cancels I couldn't have gotten into the circle. I had also wiped on like on that previous 15 wipe. I cleared that dojo and couldn't get here fast enough, etc. Alright, so this is the clear, quote unquote perfect perfect solo. Disgusting, but yeah, we got the job done, and at least it was under an hour, so here's to that. But the most important factor, victory. We've gotten the daily challenge.